Okay, let's go through the home study course, the massive passive property pack, and this is like the Bible of the industry for everybody who wants to buy houses without using banking finance, and for those people who don't want to use much cash at all. First thing I've created was like the big reference manual for the readers. Here it is here. This has got everything I've learned in 22 years about buying houses without spending a whole bunch of money or using bank financing. Now, the way I've done this, I've laid it out, and I designed it in such a way with all the scripts, how to speak to buyers are in there, how to speak to sellers are in there, how to speak to agents, just about everybody except your mother-in-law. Now, what you'll find is there's things to do in here. It tells you how to do it, and then the forms you need. Lots of forms. All my forms I've actually stuck in here. I'm going to give you the copyright to all my materials here for you guys to use yourself, okay? So they're all in here. And all you got to do is just photocopy them, and if you see my phone number, you might want to slip in your own. So that's the first thing. That's the big manual. How about this? What I've started doing after that, I started creating for you guys a whole series of like DVDs. Now, let me tell you why. Because I go around putting signs up outside houses, and thousands of students have come before you. So the first DVD is me in the marketplace talking to you about signs and marketing and critiquing all my students' marketing, which is awesome. So that way, lots of nuggets there for you guys to get it right first time out. The second DVD, I've got the solicitors here walking you through all your paperwork systems. So we've got that covered. All your legal stuff is on DVD form. It's all there for you. The next DVD is getting started, because when you're going to go through this complete pack I'm about to go through with you, which has a lot of components in it, the first thing you're going to say is, how do I get started? It's right here. I've created the whole how to get started step-by-step DVD. Do me a favour, just follow it. It's all I've been doing for about the last 20 years. Now, tell you what I've also done. People have been saying to me, could I transcribe everything I say? You see, in here, I have a whole stack of audios, a complete series of audios. And what I decided to do is, because I tend to talk, and I talk a lot, I thought it'd be great if I transcribed it. So when I just keep delivering these nuggets, you guys can stop, go to the transcriptions right here, and go through and see exactly what I was saying, what I was referring to, and what the reference rate is. So everything's all transcribed. By the way, guess what I've also done for you? I've put in here, remember how we talked about the legal documents and stuff that the lawyers have? Look at this, by state. All of Australia and New Zealand, I've put through your legal documents, and all you have to do is go to your state, take out the legal documents, don't you spend any money, because I did, and then when you just get going, all you do is get going with all your legal documents, and away you go, spending no money on legals. Look at this. Here's what I've done. Program in audio format. Why? Because half of us don't like reading. We just like to listen to stuff. And what I did was I made each one of these audio tracks here 15 minutes, so you'll never run out of me. So even if in the middle of the night you've got nothing to do at 4 o'clock in the morning, you can go down, jump in your car, and guess what? You've only got 12 CDs to go, about 64 tracks. Everything I ever do and how I do it, how I speak to sellers, exactly what I say to real estate agents. How about that one? All here for you guys to listen to over and over. Okay, sandwiches, anybody? This is it, sandwich leases. If I want to buy houses without a bank loan, without cash, maybe I want to move it on to somebody else who wants to pay me more than I paid and just pick up the cash flow in the middle. This is it. This is the gold. Here it is here. The documents you need, what to say to buyers, sellers, bankers, lenders, everybody's in there, and all my forms so that you guys can pick up houses and transfer them across the table without actually taking ownership of the house yourself. And guess what? This is the little carrot that says you're not paying stamp duty. Everybody loves this bit. Now, also, a couple of things. When you start doing lots of houses, you're going to have a problem with making money. And the problem about making money is you have a partner. We can't forget our partner. He's called the tax man. Crunching the numbers right here. All about your tax situation, how to put things together through the books. Okay, so the government knows that you're a wealthy person right here. And guess what? Using some of what's in here, you'll get to hang on to more of what you earn. Also, what I've got in here, you're going to love this. Look at this. Frequently asked questions. I've gone through every question people have ever asked me about my program for about the last 10 years, and I've answered it right here. And frequently ask questions in an audio format so you can listen to all that. So I know you're going to need to know what you know before you call me, but it's okay if you do, because I give you support with my program. In actual fact, I invite you to contact me every couple of weeks, and we'll actually talk to you and help you with your transactions. Now, something else. This was a little bit unusual, but a couple of years ago, I was asked if I would speak to a bunch of 20-year-olds in Melbourne, and a lot of the 20-year-olds said to me, they've only got $10,000. How could they ever buy a house in Australia? Guess what I did? I put a whole bunch of them in a room. I recorded the whole day. Here's what it is. 7 different unheard of strategies on how to buy a house in Australia when you have $10,000 or less. Isn't that absolutely awesome? Give it to any kid under 21. Love you to death. So there it is. It's all totally there. With my home study course, it's unconditional, and here is what my guarantee is, which just makes good sense. If you invest in my home study course and you do not put 4 times more cash in your pocket than what you invested with me, I insist you return it to me for a full refund. Well, you're on your way. You got my support. I'm with you. My name's Rick Otton. I'll speak to you again in the future.